There's a great man, Robert Kiyosaki. Everybody knows him, or Rich Poor Dad, and he said something that was really kind of interesting a long time ago. And it's, always treat your house not as an asset but as a liability. And I think about that a lot, right? I mean, on paper, a house is an asset. You can theoretically, sell it, but then, where do you otherwise live, right? I mean, it really is almost your biggest liability in life. And if you can start actually looking at your home like that, I think that's actually hugely kind of beneficial. And, it really depends, what's the value of your home? Were those investments worth it? What's your rental value of that house? Is it in a, place where, the market's desirable? What's the better trade? That's a pretty easy number to run. If you can put your house on the market during, peak ski season, if you're in a ski town and you can get, $10,000 a week, for your house, hey, it might make sense to rent it. If that demand's not there and you're kind of struggling to get occupancy in there and you're struggling to get real rate, hey, maybe there's somebody out there that wants a, second home, wants a ranch, wants to be off the grid, and, you can sell it, so you really need to compute those numbers. And, I mean, obviously you want to be able to live within your means. If the house has tremendous value and you can move into something more affordable and you can take that money and you can roll it into other kind of annuity creating investments, that's clearly, a possibility as well. So, it's very hard to say with real specificity, but I would treat any home that you have as more of a liability than a true asset, because at the end of the day, you need it to keep your kids
this
warm
is his second home.
Fed. And
so it's a summer place in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Yeah.
So I've kind of said, like, Jason, you can get 5% on a tax-free muni right now. Like, I don't know a place that you're using 2 weeks a year, you need to tie up that much capital.
But you know what? If Jason can rent it,
yeah,
and if he can break even,
right?
I believe me that great quality, super
blue chip,
blue chip real estate in Idaho is probably going to appreciate a hell lot more than a muni will.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a big believer in real estate. Right? We've bought properties for nothing that are worth an absolute fortune today, and if they were appreciating like a muni, believe me, they'd still be worth.
I remember the Wall
nothing.
Street. Is it 30 Wall Street?
40 Wall Street.
40 Wall Street.
And bought for $1 million. It's one of the most valuable buildings in New York today. So, but if you can hold a property and you can get it to kind of cash flow or at least break even. That's never a bad play. And then you obviously watch a market. You watch until the market gets incredibly hot. That whole region of the world during COVID was incredibly hot because people want to get off the grid for a whole lot of obvious reasons. And so it sounds like you're in a good spot, and it sounds like you have a lot of options, and it sounds like you'll figure it out.
All right. Good luck, Jason. So